Third period underway. No, Austin Cheeks Matthews, not him. No! Hanzig, I hate you, Donnie Hines. I hate you so much. Power play. 5-on-3. Valiquette. How is Valiquette on the power play? We got 8 minutes left. Please, Utah. Please. I need one late. I need one. Jared Vesey, we take a fucking penalty. No! All right, Utah. We are back. And unfortunately, unable to go back to back to back for the second time in 3 years. I mean, come on, man. This playoff run was just brutal for me, man. We just couldn't get over the hump. It was game 7 after game 7 after effing game 7. So round 1 up against the Anaheim Ducks. We were down 3-1. We came back. The big overtime win, 7-4, 5-2. We got it done. Then Bear Ernie and the Winnipeg Jets. We were up 3-1. 6-1 loss, 6-4 loss. Game 7. Thankfully, we won it. Our offense showed up. And the Calgary Flames, we were down 2-1. We came back to go up 3-2 with that big time overtime win. I thought that was going to be the catalyst. It was Raimo effing Curry who clap bombed it. And every time Raimo scores in the playoffs, good things happen. But then the EA voodoo reared its ugly head. Our offense shriveled up, and Donnie effing Hines, man. A 4-2 loss, a 4-3 loss, and just like that, your Utah Yeti are out. So, we got to talk about something here. I've been discussing it with the Twitch and the YouTube scouts, but I want to know in the YouTube comments. It's time that we end this series, but we want to do it in the right way. How would you guys like to do it? What I would like to do is we have the contract window for our players. As the general manager of this team, what I would like to do is I'd like to get to the end of the 36th season, giving us 2 more years. That way I can then extend all of these players, because I really am interested to see if I can get Vesey and Cooley and Curry and Kurtz all back on this team, locked up for like their second half of their career. And then we can ride off into the sunset knowing that we've constructed the Utah Yetis for the long run, right? So I would love to hear any ideas that you guys have to say. I know you guys want to see the end of Jared Vesey's career. We can have a one-off live stream where we quickly simulate through, but I'm talking about the format that we've been having right now with the real-time sim in the playoffs. I think I got 2 more years in me, and then we should call it, all right? So it's not the last dance just yet. We got this year and next year, but what I am going to do is I'm going to make sure that we simulate all the way to the playoffs in each video so we don't linger. So in this video, that's what we're going to do. We're going to take care of the offseason, and we are going to take care of the regular season, all right? So, realistically, 4 more videos, that's what I'm looking at, but I'd love to hear if you guys have any ideas. I mean, I'm already going to go nuts with the montages and everything. I just want to end this series the right way because it's been so legendary. All right, so enough of that. Let us summarize the year 10 playoff run with your Utah Yeti. Now, I got to admit to you guys, it felt like our team was not simulating the way it has in the past. And I might be wrong about this, but I really think that we screwed with the way our team works by having guys like Pasternak and Draisaitl either on the second or third line. It was just too many goal scorers. It meant that our first line was like look at this. Look at this, the forward core, Logan Cooley, a -7, Jared Vesey, a -11, a -11 for Vesey. Now, here's the thing about Vesey. That is clearly out of the ordinary, right? You go back to the first time we won the Stanley Cup, +14, +12, +3, +6, +6, to a -11? That comes out of nowhere, right? Also, the goals weren't there as well. So I think Draisaitl and Pasternak hurt our chances. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to replicate what we had 2 years ago or 3 years ago. Remember when I said it's going to be a step back year and all of a sudden we fired back with the greatest season we've had after parting ways with Laine and Werenski and Chikrin and all that? We're going to play our young guns this year. I'm not going to pick up any big time free agent or trade for anyone like that. No, not happening. So Draisaitl, even though he got his points, I think he took points away from Vesey. And he made our first line not play well, which in turn the simulation went against us, right? So all these guys, Rymo Curry as well, I have no clue about what the team looks like, but I want depth. I want our bottom six to be two-way forwards and rookies. I don't want goal scorers in there. Andreas Kurtz could have had his Conn Smythe this year, 23 points in 21 games played, crazy. But the biggest story, oh my God. This is the kind of goaltending that is completely unacceptable. This is the kind of goaltending that has killed me in the past in GM modes, baby. 888 save percentage. Completely unacceptable. Now, the regular season, he hasn't been that good either, but I think it's almost like our team is so good, he doesn't get the amount of shots, but the team has to get scored on, so when I look at the stats, when I look at the numbers, for our first line to be -7 and -11s, and for our goaltender to be 888, I screwed with something on this team. It's just the way the simulation goes, right? Last year, Donnie had a 911 save percentage. This year, an 888. That is way too much of a drop-off. So, that is the changes I'm going to be making for next season. Basically just playing the younger players, not doing much else there. And for the rest of the Year 10 playoffs, take your picks, ladies and gents, because you got the Calgary Flames versus the New Jersey Devils. Now, just for the sake of the video, I would like to show you guys what these two teams look like. We already know about the Calgary Flames, led by Austin Matthews. Can Cheeks, at 36 years of age, get it done? Can Anaginla on the right wing win for the Calgary Flames? I'm actually kind of pulling for them now, just for Jerome's son, Joe. That would be really nice. Their blue line with Mint Yukov, and they got a great team, man. They really do. But the New Jersey Devils is a team that I've been calling for quite some time. I think they were a team that needed a goaltender, yes. They are a team that needs a goaltender, but look at their forward core. Fantilli, who came from the Columbus Blue Jackets, the guy's 91. Jack Hughes, 94. And Nico Hischier. Fantilli was drafted when? 3rd overall, so you got 2 first and a 3rd overall pick on that first line. Saprikin, he was drafted in the same year as Jared Vescher. Remember, we almost got this guy? Another power forward who can shoot this, so there's a 40-goal scorer on your second line. Behind all of that, you got some veterans in Connor Garland and Jesper Bratt, Barbashev, Mitten, blah, blah, blah. You guys get, is that Lawson Krause, buddy? Get that Stanley Cup. And defensively, Jan Chara and Simon Nemec, Jaspers, Dursey, Harley, and Cristoforo. So take your picks. I got to go with the Calgary Flames. I do. I think the Flames, they got it, man. So let's see what we got here in the Year 10 playoffs, shall we? Hawk Tukkanen is back. Injuries, blah, blah, blah. Game one goes to the Calgary Flames. If we lose the Flames, then at least the 2 times that we lost, it was Dallas who went on to win the Stanley Cup, and then Calgary, right? So let's see. No, game 2 is going to go to the New Jersey Devils, all tied up at 1. Let me get the chat in here so you guys can react. Game 3 goes to the New Jersey Devils, 2-1 New Jersey. Uh-oh. Wait a minute! Our AHL squad is up 3-2! Oh, they can do it. Come on. Isaiah Angelitis, you can do it, my man. Should we jump in? Hang on a second. We got to jump in. A 3-2 series lead for your Tucson Roadrunners. Quick sim. First period. Oh, we're down 2-1. I shouldn't have jumped in, Shirokov. Second period. Oh, I shouldn't have jumped in. I'm screwing everything up. Third period. Oh, man, I screwed the pooch. I shouldn't have jumped in. I screwed with everything. I'm sorry, Isaiah Angelitis. All right, so we'll go to the next one there. Let's see the Stanley Cup final. The Flames get it back to 3-2. We got the Game 7 Calder Cup playoffs, the finals, just to give you guys a quick look on what we got for this team, all right? So Gibbons and Brown and Shirokov. Come on, Gibby. Let's see what you got. And Fawcett and Westgarth. Come on, boys. For the first time in our history, our AHL team could win behind Isaiah Angelitis, who's been developing these young players. Come on, boys. First period. Woo! Shirokov a shorty, and Artukin a shorty as well. Whoa! These guys, that's amazing. Second period. Oh, man, we get to Rempe with the go-ahead goal. Bobrovsky and Hjalmarsson. Third period, it's right here. Should I jump in for it? You know what? All right, real-time sim, whatever. It's Game 7. This does have some excitement to it. The fans want to see it. Go on, Tucson! Hold on, boys. What does the Calder celebration look like? Are we gonna have to jump in there? Maybe I will get some championship freaking gold here in year number 10. Do it, Tucson. No! Plot scores, tying it up at 3s. Are we gonna have to jump in? Game 7 overtime. We're jumping in. The players are so bad, this might take forever. There's Quincy. Quincy Fawcett moves it to McLeod. McLeod loses it. What a horrible turnover. Gibbons, Amrit Gibbons on the left wing. Gibbons, the 3rd overall pick. Gibbons, rebound. What a save by Joseph Wall. Come on, game. That would have been perfect. That would have been perfect, Chalmerson. No! And the Phantoms win it in overtime. I shouldn't have jumped in. I should not have jumped in. I screwed it all up. I screwed up Game 6, and now I screwed up Game 7. I'm sorry. Isaiah Angelitis. What a brutal, brutal year for the Utah Yeti franchise, both in the NHL and now in the AHL. Gibbons, you had the chance. Gibbons is not clutch. So I think I really screwed the pooch on that one. We were up 3-2, and then I jumped in for Game 6, and I jumped in for Game 7. Oh, man. 3-2 in the conference finals in the NHL, and 3-2 in the finals in the AHL. We cussed them both, man. Brutal, brutal. Amrit Gibbons had a chance there in overtime to be the hero. I guess he's not ready just yet. But back to the NHL. Calgary versus New Jersey. We're going to Game 7. Take your picks right now. Is the cup going back to Calgary, or is it going to New Jersey? Going back to New Jersey. When's the last time it was in Calgary, for God's sakes, right? So here we effing go. Game 7, Stanley Cup Finals. The Calgary Flames, Jerome's son Joe Iginla wins it for the Flames, and Austin Matthews gets his 2nd Stanley Cup. There it is. We lost to the Stanley Cup champions again. So just like the Dallas Stars 3 years ago, we lose to the best team in the NHL. Yep. All right, so again, a Game 7 loss in the conference finals to the eventual Stanley Cup champions, the Calgary Flames. They had it. When they picked up Mint Yukoff and Matthews in free agency, it delivered them the Stanley Cup. So those 2 contracts absolutely worked out. All I can say is congratulations to the Calgary Flames. Let us continue, all right? Oh, I don't even have it set up. You know what? We don't need to waste time. The draft board, right? So the draft class, projected picks. Hang on. Oh, fuck, I clicked on the wrong thing. Hang on. Draft class. This year, there is a franchise defenseman available, all right? Justin Shattenkirk, right-handed right defenseman from Erie. So who's going to get themselves the franchise defenseman? The draft lottery is incoming right now. I'm not going to do my draft lottery list or anything like that. You know what? Just sim to the friggin' offseason. There you go. The St. Louis Blues. They're going to get another right-handed defenseman named Shattenkirk. This guy, though, is a franchise defenseman. The San Jose Sharks are the worst team in the NHL. They drop back. They miss out on the franchise. They don't deserve it, man. 7-1. The St. Louis Blues are getting themselves a franchise defenseman. That is massive. All right, retired players. Let's see what we got. Nate McKinnon, my boy, at 89 overall. All right, the Colorado Avalanche are done. Pasternak, he's done. Yeah, he is done. At 30, man, he's still at 86 overall. Pasternak is gone. Good. I didn't want to bring Pasternak back anyway, so it's all good. Aho, Nylander, Larkin, Adam Fox is gone. 93 overall, and he's gone. Kurtz, it's time to become the best defenseman in the NHL. Kaprizov ended his career in Buffalo. This poor soul. Jesus. McAvoy, Tage Thompson. Oh, Buffalo. Oh, Buffalo. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. No. Jacob Chikrin, you had one more year in you. Jacob Chikrin is gone. That's a big one. I would have played him on the 3rd defensive pairing at 80 overall now. Oh no. Goaltenders, let's see what we got. Thatcher Demko, another Utah Yeti legend. He got a Stanley Cup for us. Goodbye, buddy. Oh no. Everyone's taking off, man. All right, so what about Gregor as well? Hang on a second. All skaters. You're telling me that Pasternak at 86 is gone. You're telling me Chikrin at 85 is gone. But fucking Noah Gregor at 78 or 77 overall. One more year. I got one more year. I gotta bring him back. I have to. He's part of the freaking team, man. He wants another ring. And Logan Brown, after that Game 7 overtime in the AHL, yeah, he's had enough of it as well. Oh, man. Coach retirement. Let's see what we got. Anything? Tucson, no. Vegas Golden Knights, yeah, but that was it. Draft interviews, blah, blah, blah. Scout on the line, blah, blah, blah. And here we are. All right, so let me save the game. All right. Oh, you know what I just thought of? Big question. What kind of player growth did we have this year? Remember the injuries to Raimo Curry. Will that affect his overall? Hang on a second. Let me go to goaltenders. All right. Mother. Damn it, Donnie. Donovan Hines dropped to an 87 overall. All right, so Donnie is on the way back now. I screwed the pooch with too many freaking forwards on this team, man. Donnie screwed the pooch. Defenseman. Andreas. Holy shit. Andreas Kurtz is 93 overall. What was that about him capping off at 84, 85? Fucking 93 overall Andreas Kurtz. Let's take a look at this. This is prime Kurtzy. This is prime Kurtzy right there. Take a look at those numbers. Oh, yeah. 96 offensive awareness, 98 passing. Beautiful player. And for an offensive defenseman, he can actually throw the body as well. There's prime Kurtz, 27 years of age, 93 overall. It's time to win some Norrises. Lindstein, Faber. Hey, Faber went to an 84. Yeah, so he grew back up. Good. Hellison and Kesselring are still here. They want to extend. I'm going to have to bring them back. Right wingers, let's see. 95 overall! Jared Vesh, they're in their prime. They're in their prime. Veshy and Kurtz, baby. All right, next year, we're loading back up. We're going for it, man. We're going to break all sorts of records. Norden, 87. Any X Factor? Still got the 2. Oh, no. Oh, no! Raimo Curry's, is his freaking headshots, his concussions. He went from an 88 to an 84. He still has his X factors. I can build him back up. Yeah, Raimo Curry, man. He's a physical specimen, but because of his physical play his entire career, he's getting these lingering injuries. Oh no. Left wingers, nice, still 87. Still got his X factors, good. Vishnevsky, 86, still got X factors. All right. Nabokov, centers. Logan's back up to a 91, where he was an 89 last year. You know what? Logan, Kurtz, and Veshy all grew. Sivan, 85. Oh, no. Did Sivan lose X Factors as well? Didn't he have 5? Oh, it's the step back year. Draisaitl just retire already. It's the step back year. I told you guys. By playing Draisaitl and Pasternak. Oh, Johnny, we want to see what kind of point totals they can have. What a stupid move for Johnny to put these guys on the bench. Look what happened. Look. Oh, you idiots. All right. I'm the general manager. I signed off on it, so I'll have to take the blame for it. All right, so the first thing we want to do is we want to extend the guys that we want to bring back. Hellison, you're coming back, buddy. All right, 1 year. Yep, nice and cheap. 1 year, 1.25. Oh, there you go. Kesselring, you're coming back as well. 1 year at 2.5. Yeah, that'll do. Danielson, I don't know about that guy. I could leave him alone in the system. Brunstrom, we want to get these guys back, but we can just sign them to normal contracts. Forwards. Anybody I got to sign? No. And in the main roster, anyone I got to sign? Hang on a second. Let me just look here. Capo Caco. We bringing back Capo Caco? Yeah, because no, we don't need Capo Caco. No, I'm going to let Capo Caco walk. Draisaitl, I'm going to let walk. Douglas, you can come back. Yeah. All right, Douglas we're bringing back for sure. And in the system, let me see what I got. Rempe, you're coming back for sure as well, buddy. Yeah. And what about the Tower of Tam? Hang on. Tamlin, he's already locked up, so we don't need to worry about that at all. All right, so there are the extensions. We got all of our older players back, but remember, it's a youth movement this year. Year number 11 for the Utah Yetis. So I really don't have any strategies for the NHL entry draft. We're not moving up. We're not trading anyone. We're just going to draft. And I haven't been doing the surgical scouting as well, so we're taking some shots here, ladies and gentlemen. So let's sim to pick 30. Let's call a quick timeout, and just for the sake of the first round, let me take a look at all the players who have been drafted here, all right? So at the front, you got Shattenkirk, who is 77 overall, medium franchise, two-way defenseman, no X factors at all. So this guy's coming in, but he will develop. With that medium franchise, there's no question about it. Hanula goes to the Boston Bruins. Semen, offensive defenseman. Holy shit. All right, well, at least they got somebody to help out. The San Jose Sharks slowly but surely building up their team. They got Cummins on the first line right wing. That's Sniper. They got all the playmakers and two-way forwards on the left, and now they got the right-handed offensive defenseman. You know, 11-year rebuild here for the San Jose Sharks. My God, man. Stokes for the Buffalo Sabres, all right? Bolton, medium elites. Duchesne, medium elites. Any other medium elites later on in the draft? Medium elite goaltender, Courtnall, 68 overall. He's going to be good. For sure. Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, we're so far into this damn series, it's like, I can't even tell who's who here. Bergfest, Gem, low elite, sniper. Yeah, I'm doing it. 18 years of age, at 6 foot, I'm taking him. At the 30th overall pick, the Utah Yeti are selecting Bergfest. 62 overall, look at that. And he's a gem at 18 years of age. Perfect, right? Perfect. I'm even thinking about a future line. Amrit Gibbons on the left, Bergfist down the middle, and then an old Jared Vesey power forward on the right, right? Not bad. Sim to pick 62. What do we got here? Starter goaltender. Ben Goa, a gem right here, 18 years of age, a 6'5", 204 left defenseman. Hell yeah, I'm doing that. Gem, 100%. Let's see what we got. Low top 4 garbage. Why is he a gem? Maybe he's going to develop. I don't know. Garbage, though, man. Sim to pick 94. What do we got? No, I'm not making any trades. This offseason is just going to be straightforward, all right? We do not need to do anything. Reza, a left wing. I mean, it's a medium top 6. Is there anything else that we have? Yeah, there's nothing else that we have. Low elite, but I can get him at 212. So I'm just gonna select this guy, Ray Reza, a left wing. So I got a center sniper, I got a left wing playmaker, and I got a two-way defenseman. All right, so just spreading it around, just trying to get the players that I think could grow. Let's take a shot at somebody here. All right, medium elites. There's 3 medium elites that we can select. Walensky, goaltender. Godobin, 20 years of age, and they're not great. They're not great. Which ones do you guys think we could take? Could also take the guy at 134. Manning, not great. Geisberger, that's a little bit better. Engfist at 212. Yeah, these are all guesses. So, Twitch, what do you guys think? The goalie. Get the goalie, bud. Walensky, all right, so they want the goaltender. 6'4", 199, Nicholas Walensky. What's up? Whoa! The Twitch scouts come through. Walensky. Yeah, it's Walensky. Medium elite. There you go. All right, building up that prospect pool again. Good job, Twitch scouts. They did it. They did it good. They did it well. Might as well take the guy at 212 now, right? Yeah, Engqvist. Yeah, I'll do this one. Center, 19 years of age. Engqvist. Low elite as center playmaker. Snag him up. Next one, 190 at round number 6. What do we got here? What do we got? If I sort again. All right, we can take a shot with a few of these guys, all right? Anyone with the low. So which ones do you guys want? I'll try to get the guys who are 18. This guy's 18, Beaufait. This guy's 18, Philip Ernie. All right, the fans want it. Yeah, Ernie. All right, let's try to take that name. Philip Ernie. A distant relative of Bear Ernie, baby. Low top 6 sniper. Ernie is on our team, baby. Ernie in Utah. The Ernie brothers. And last but not least, I'm going to take a shot. You know what? Mironov, this guy's projected to go 879. Fuck it. Ruslan Mironov. Bang. There it is. Bottom 6 low. Yeah, it didn't hit there, boys. Did not hit. Sim entire draft, and there it is. Bang. Your year 10 Utah Yeti draft, right? We're not really putting too much time into the NHL entry draft anymore. We know the days are coming to an end. All right, so those are my scouts. I'll take care of that. I'll take care of the coaching. Boring. Oh, now hang on a second. Rempe is signed. Kesselring is signed. Gregor is signed. Hellison is signed. Douglas is signed. We got the core, baby. Let me take care of the boring stuff. Okay, so I took care of the scouts. I took care of the coaching. And I took care of the re-sign stage. Basically, a very similar squad from last year. But instead of loading up with veterans, we are playing our young guns. So I'm going to go with Donnie Hines. I'm going with Tower of Tamlin as my backup goaltender. I know that sounds crazy, but the year where Tamlin was our backup, Donnie actually had his best regular season. So I'm going to try to play against the strategy that I feel hurt us this season by having too much good depth. I just want to have players where they need to play, all right? So I can get another goaltender for the playoffs just in case that I can bring up, but for the regular season, I'm going with the Tower of Tamlin. Defensively, you got Kurtz, you got Valiquette, you got Lindstein, you got Faber. There's your top 4. Hellison and Kesselring, that's fine. I don't need another defenseman, all right? And in fact, I want to play Brunstrom and Fawcett this year as well. So I don't care that I got $15 million of salary cap space. I am not bringing in a defenseman who's $6, $7, $8 million. I don't care. And if we miss the playoffs, playoffs, we're not going to miss the playoffs. If we don't win the Stanley Cup next season, and you guys want to say, Johnny should have signed those defensemen, it would have been so much better, so be it, man. Whatever. These guys are playing, and I'm playing my younger players. I do not care. Right wingers, I got Vesey, I got Norton, I got Curry's dropped down to an 84, goddamn. Left wingers, I got Knies, I got Vishnevsky, I got Nabokov. Shirokov is getting time. Gibbons is getting time. That is right. So when I look at my forwards, you got Vesey 1, Cooley 2, Knies 3, Norton 4, Vishnevsky 5, Sivan 6, Curry 7, Karkner 8, Nabokov 9, Tukinen 10. Douglas is not playing. Shirokov is 11. And Gibbons is 12. That is your 12. That is your starting crew for the NHL season. I do not need anybody. I don't need any forwards. I don't need any defensemen. I just got a bench. So I am not allowing the intrusive thoughts to take over. I don't care if the best player in the league is available, all right? Not doing it. And speaking of, hang on a second. Speaking of best player in the league, players search. Hang on a second here. If I just search all the players in the league, right, and I sort by overall, Connor Bedard, 96, Quinn Hughes, 96, Jack Hughes, 95, Jared Vesey, 95, Elias Pettersson, 95. Jared Vesey is officially tied now for the tied for third with the highest overall. But out of all these guys, he is the youngest, all right? So Pettersson's overall is going to drop off. Hughes' overall is going to drop off. And the Hughes brothers just dominating the NHL right now. Connor Bedard will have a couple of years, but there you go. Jared Vesey, way to go, buddy. Those Vancouver bias from EA, yeah, I know, right? My God. Yeah, make sure that these potentials last as long as possible, right? All right, so free agency. Let's just have a look-see. UFAs. Leo Carlson from the Anaheim Ducks. Oh, Tristan Armsden from the Philadelphia Flyers. Cal Alfredson from the Columbus Blue Jackets, right? Yeah, because he just had the 1 year with Columbus. What did he do with Columbus, by the way? 61 points. Did they even make the playoffs? In the playoffs, he had 3 points. So Cal Alfredson is looking to get signed by another team. Which teams are interested? The Islanders, Vancouver, and Washington. Time to get paid, I guess. Marchenko, Dickinson, Saprikin, right? So I could definitely go after a few of these players, but we're not going to do it. Oh my God. Gordon, we forgot to take a look at awards. Did Gordon Lynch, you fools, Twitch scouts. For sure you guys should have pointed that out to me. Oh my God, the Calgary Flames. There you go. There are the awards. Did Gordon Lynch win it again? I gotta see. I gotta know. President's Trophy goes to the Detroit Red Wings. All right, I got a second. Individual awards, a fucking 35 or 38-year-old William Nylander winning the Art Ross. Get out of here. Hart Memorial. Oh my effing God. Nylander won the Hart before Jared Vesey in this universe. James Norris goes to Cale Makar. Lady Byng goes to Carlson. Calder Memorial goes to Vorobyev. Conn Smythe, Mint Yukov, a defenseman. Take that, Austin effing Matthews. It goes to Pavel Mint Yukov. So you're telling me Austin Matthews is a 2-time Stanley Cup champion in this universe, but Mitch Marner won the Conn Smythe when he won it with Toronto, and Mint Yukov won it when he won it with Calgary. Austin Matthews has no Conn Smythe in his NHL career, just like real life. And it's going to stay that way. Spencer Knight wins the Vezina. William M. Jennings goes to Spencer Knight. I think it's next, all right? Gordon Lynch. Don't say Gordon Lynch. Don't say Gordon Lynch. Do not say Gordon Lynch. Bill Masterton goes to Cullimore. All right. Gordon Lynch. It's bright skies or clear skies ahead, baby. Jack Adams goes to Keeley. All right, Michael Misa with the Frank J. Selke, Nylander, unbelievable. Oh my God, and that's another thing that you guys screwed the pooch with. I could have had Jared Vesey just winning Maurice after Maurice, but no, play Draisaitl, pay Pasternak. Look at that. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have listened to you guys. I knew it. I should have just done it myself. All right, so free agency, quick crying John. Yep, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get Roy Eno out of here. Barry Flippity Flop, you know what to do. All right, now's not the time. Jeremy Swayman is available. I don't need any defensemen. I don't need any forwards. Jeremy Swayman for the playoffs. That's where I could spend my money. Whoa. But I gotta play Tower of Tamlin during the regular season. Wait. If I get Sway, well, it's gonna create such a problem next year's playoff run. Now I'm switching back. No. No, it's Donnie. It's my fault for no. If Donnie screws up again, then I will take all the blame, but I am not throwing Donnie under the bus. No, I'm getting this guy Biggs. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm trusting Donnie. 1.5 million for Biggs, and then I just need one more goaltender. I'll take you, Stillman. I'm using the voodoo. I'm not worried about overalls, right? Not worried about overalls. Donnie is trash. Yep, they're all shitting on me right now, YouTube. And for good reason. I'll take it. I will absolutely take it, but I'm not making that change. All right, so none of these guys. I mean, look at all these guys. 80 overall, asking for $6.8 million. What the hell happens to the league here with defensemen in the later years? I mean, this shit is out of control, man. It's out of control. All right, so I do need a couple of defensemen just for the AHL. So is there anyone who's really cheap? 1.7, 26 years of age. Shirelli, just get this guy. 1.7, that's too much. Give me something a little bit less. I don't look how much money these guys are asking for. There you go. Rajula. I just need something for the AHL just in case. All right, get you signed. There you go. Molendyk. What's his name? I butchered it. I'm sorry, buddy. Sorry. And then this guy, Hamara. I'll get this guy as well. There it is. All right, so there are my defensemen taken care of. And then let me just get one depth forward for each position here. All right. Hang on a second. Did I just see something? Hang on. UFAs. Sort by Jokinen. Wasn't he? Did I draft Jokinen? Tony Jokinen. Yeah, I drafted this guy. He got to 83 overall. Look at that defensive awareness. Holy shit. He is slow as molasses, though. My God, what a weird player, man. What a weird effing player. With the Tampa Bay Lightning, -8, 46 points. He's so slow. He's so slow. Alfredson, Saprikin, Havlet. Hang on a second. I thought I saw another name in there. McMillan, no. Olivara, I drafted him as well. Olivara did not grow. Yeah, Olivara did not grow. Paulson, didn't I draft him? Paulson, yeah, Paulson grew to a 79. Look at all these guys. Yeah, all the guys that I freaking drafted. That's hilarious to see them in there. You just can't skate, yeah. All right, so I think, what was it? Oh, I did want the one player for each position. Hang on. One player for each forward position, just because I'm playing my young guns this year, so the AHL is going to need some roster players. Just anyone who's less than $1 million. Anybody, there you go. You. Bach, 34 years of age, don't care. We're talking about fourth line forwards for the AHL squad. Do not care. All right, no. There you go. You, 28 years of age. Caswell, damn, man. How's a guy like this only asking for less than $1 million while these other goofs are asking for like 7? Doesn't make any sense, man. Yeah, you got to do a better job based on, like, the players' just raw talent rather than what they're doing in the NHL. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. It's like the leagues just go based on the player's production, and then they'll turn like a 32-year-old into a $10 million player because he had a point-per-game season, but there's a 23-year-old that you just drafted in the top 5 that's been wasting away in the AHL that you'll let walk because he hasn't done it just yet. You know, it just doesn't add up. Anyways, so let's advance. Let's see what we got here. Trade. Oh my goodness gracious. Trade block has been edited. Let's see. William Dufour is on our team. Rajula is on our team. Back is on our team. Hamar is on our team. Molendyk is on our team. Caswell's on our team. Stillman's on our team. Biggs is on our team. Let's go. All right. So when I go back to free agency now, there's going to be a host of players that are going all over the place. I'll try to track it the best I can. In fact, yeah, a lot of those players already went somewhere, so I can take a look at it. But if you take a look, our contracts, we have 49 out of 50. So we got a full roster. Our cap space is still $15 million, which is a great job, but I am not looking to build up the team at all. Anywhere else. Now let's see if our if things got worse or if things got better. Message center. Hang on. Signings. Let's see. Kyle Connor signs with the Vancouver Canucks. Kyle Connor's going to be shit now, though. Hang on. Dmitry Saprikin goes to the Florida Panthers. That was that center power forward that can score goals. Marchenko, Sam Dickinson, good. What's it called? Calgary lost Sam Dickinson, their defenseman. St. Louis adds Cal Alfredson with a long-term 7-year deal. The St. Louis Blues just got a two-way franchise defenseman in the draft, and they just signed Cal Alfredson, a second overall pick, to a 7-year deal. Watch out for the St. Louis Blues making moves. Columbus Blue Jackets get Tristan Armsden. Ottawa signs free agent Gordon Lynch to a 6-year deal. Gordon Lynch gets paid, baby. Brent Kang gets a 3-year contract. Hartikainen, Joe Aginla, 7-year deal for Joe, staying in Calgary. Leo Carlson out of Anaheim, going to the East. Good. Kelly Lamb, Zellweger. Any other names I recognize in there? No, we are good. All right. Oh, Vegas signed Sullivan Ludman to a 1-year contract. I wonder if he grew or not. All right, so let us jump to preseason. Okay, so here we are, the beginning of year number 11. We have gone through and edited all the lines for our NHL and AHL squad, and it's the old school mentality. This is my lineup. I don't care if you guys disagree. I am putting the 84 overall Raimo Curry on the first line to try to A, build him back up, but also this is the line that allowed Vesey to have his incredible career. When you don't have goal scorers in the bottom 6, then the goals have to be scored by Vesey and Vishnevsky. All right, and that's what I'm going for. So we are reuniting Curry, Cooley, and Vesey. I don't care if they don't simulate well. That is my first line on this team. Vishnevsky with Sivan and Nornan. I still want to find the playmaker for Vishnevsky, but for right now, Sivan and Nornan just fine. Matthew Nyes down to the third line with Karkner and Nabokov. So you can see the third line now doesn't have Pasternak and Draisaitl. Karkner is a pure playmaker. Nabokov is a two-way playmaker, and Nyes is like a 30-goal scorer. So the offense is going to be about our top 6, not about our third line. And there he is, Amrit Gibbons, 3rd overall pick from 2032, getting the chance to play his rookie season on the 4th line left wing, and same with Kirill Shirokov, drafted in the 2nd round in 2030. This guy, a sniper, playing on the right wing, Gibbons, a playmaker, playing on the left wing, and Haktukinen down the middle. I am not loading up 84, 85, 86 overall players. I am playing our young guns, all right? And speaking of young guns, the defenseman, Kurtz and Valaket, Kurtz at 93, awesome. Lindstein, look at Fawcett and Brunstrom. Fawcett and Brunstrom, 2 offensive defensemen that finally grew for me, 281s. But it's interesting, when you take a look at their individual stats, they're offensive defensemen that can't really skate, but we might have the most goals we've ever scored, maybe this year. I don't want to jinx us, but we're bringing in an offensive defenseman with 99 passing. Fawcett's got a 99 passing. And what about Brunstrom? Oh yeah, he's got a 99 passing as well. So when I think about what we're bringing into the team, we miss out on Chikarin. We're missing out on like Hellison or Kesselring, right? But we're bringing in 2 defensemen who both have 99 overall. What's that going to mean to our goal scorers up front, 5v5? Are we going to let more goals in? Are we going to create more goals? I don't know, man. Power play looks the same. Raimo Curry is there. Second line power play looks the same. All right, Matthew Nyes still getting some time. Penalty kill, it's the same guys. Cooley, Curry, Nabokov, Tukinen, Karkner, and Nyes. All right, so you guys get it. Donnie is getting the chance, and we got Ryan Tamlin, the Tower of Tam, as the backup. Don't worry, come the playoffs, I can always bring up one of our AHL goaltenders, Braden Stillman and Chase Biggs, 82 and 81 overall, in case we want to try to come up with that system where if you have a backup goalie who's 64 overall, it'll affect the system. I don't know, man. We had 2 good goalies last year. It didn't seem like it helped us out. So I'm just going to go with the Tower of Tamlin. He's really good for the boys. And in the AHL, just playing a bunch of our younger players. McCammon might grow. Timmins might grow. Schultz might grow. Archtukin might grow. Winkler might grow, right? So keep an eye on them in the AHL. Westgarth, a defenseman we're trying to grow. Bliznak, a defenseman we're trying to grow. So there's like a handful, maybe 5, 6, 7 players in the AHL. So that's what it is. It's the youth movement. So, year 11, take your bets right now. Make your predictions. What I'm going for, I want the Jared Vesey year. All right? I want the Hart. I want the Maurice Richard. I want the Ted Lindsay. I want the, what else am I missing there? Ted Lindsay. The Art Ross. I want the Conn Smythe. I want it all. I want the Jared Vesey year. He already supposed to have it. Freaking Patrick Laine stole the Hart and the Ted Lindsay. I don't even think that we've won the Hart Trophy just yet with Jared Vesey. It was one or the other. Either we won the Hart or we won the Ted Lindsay. There was one year where we didn't win both of them. So what can Jared Vesey freaking do with a team that is built for him? Remember, we do not have those depth goal scorers now. So I essentially have 2 goal scorers on this team, Jared Vesey and Vishnevsky, right? So I want to get this done nice and quickly. Let us get through the season. First game of the year up against the team that beat us. The Calgary, you know what? Just for shits and giggles, I got to see what the Calgary Flames look like for year number 11. This is the team that beat us. View lines. I want to see. And maybe a real-time simulation might not be that bad as well. Calgary. Let's see here. Coronado, Matthews, still a 90 overall, exact top 6, so he's begun to drop off. Aginla, though, locked up 7 years, $14 million per. Jerome, your son is making bank. Hanzik, Rubrick, yeah, there's their team. They still have Mityukov. They lost out on Dickinson, I believe. All right, they're a little bit weaker, but they're still good enough. We're weaker as well, right? So, yeah, it's a toss-up. Let us jump in for a real-time sim, but we won't go slow. I'll skip the periods, all right? I'd love to see what happens here. So, first period against the team that broke our hearts for the three-peat, baby. First period. Oh, my God! Revenge! A dish best served cold on the ice. Vishnevsky, Curry, Cooley, Norton, nice, baby! Second period. There's another. Third period. Oh my God. V's for the win. Shirikov, his first career NHL goal. Good job, Shirikov. Way to go. That's what I like to see. All right, Norton +3. Where's Vesey? What did Vesey do? Vesey with a 2.9. That's more like it, all right? Now, is it coincidence? We don't know, right? We don't know how this game interprets. But the one thing I do know is that last year's playoff run, we were not simulating like a dominating team, right? Game 7, Game 7, Game 7. So we had a 3-1 series lead against Winnipeg. They came back, or Anaheim, and they came back, one of the two. So I'm hoping for a good sim. So let's get through the first month here and see how your Utah Yeti are simulating in year number 11. We win the first game of the season. We lose the second game of the season. Oh, man. We are below 500. When was the last time your Utah Yeti were below 500? I thought I edited this. What, did it just come back? I guess not. When was the last time your Utah Yeti were actually below 500? It's unbelievable. I can't believe what I'm witnessing here. Just a weird start. The young guns on the team. And after the first month, 4-3-1. Now, let's see. Vesey. Yes! There it is. 13 points in 8 games played. 8 assists. Let Vesey get all the effing points on the team. That's the key, all right? I don't care about the regular season record. This team was working so well in the past. I got to get them going again. Gibbons. Hey, there it is. Gibbons, his first goal as well. Shirikov. All right. Get it done, boyos. And what about you, Donnie? 912 save percentage for Donnie. I'll get the stats back by putting out a worse team out there. Who knows how the EA Sports Simulation Engine interprets the teams on front of you, right? So I'm going with my gut instinct here, how I think it'll interpret it. So that's a win against LA, a win against San Jose, a loss against the Edmonton Oilers. I guess they got back Connor McDavid. I didn't see him go to free agency, right? A win against Chase Davison, 10-3. Take that, Chase. Tucson, that's Joseph Fiddler. That's a grinder down there in the AHL. I can just replace him, no problem. A loss to Detroit, a loss to Boston, followed up by a win over Toronto, Vegas, and Seattle. Keep the winning streak going, boys. That's what we needed. If we want to have one of those amazing seasons, you need a really good, winning streak. And right now, we have won 6 in a row. Your Utah Yeti are 16-5-2. We're a good team, right? Autopilot. Hell yeah. Jared Vesey, 36 points in 23 games played, 17 goals. He's on pace to have that kind of season. Just don't, I don't even want to say anything, man. AHL, they are 11-5-1. They are looking good. Fiddler was back, right? So I might as well, I can go back there and edit them. I don't need to edit the lines for players that I don't think are going to make the team, but Fiddler was a grinder, was he? No, if Fiddler was a 6th round sniper, I definitely don't need that guy on the team. Whatever, though. Okay, so December 1st, and look at the next game we got. The Florida Panthers. Now, Swaywall went to the Panthers. Look at that record. 14-1-4. Talking about the greatest team in the regular season. Woo! So, what have they put together here to give them that kind of record? Obviously, the head coach has got to be good. Swaywall in the net, right? Florida, let me see. So, Saprikin, we know, is that 40-goal scorer. Lundell, Sam Reinhart. How is this guy on the second line? Samo Stevich? Hemming. Look at this. What kind of setup is this? Matthew Tkachuk. How is this team that good? Oh my. Maybe their blue line? Luke Hughes. What's their goalie situation? Oh my, it's Swaywall. It's Swaywall. I should have picked him up. Swaywall is such a good simulator. Oh my god, this team. How they simulate so well, I'll never know. But I would like to jump in and see what we got against them, all right? So let me jump in here. Don't worry, I won't bore you guys with the slow sim. We can just do the nice quick sim, all right? So first period, Florida versus Utah. Swaywall back in Utah, baby! First period, Logan Cooley score. Oh, it's Carter Hart in the net. Come on now. Florida, you have Swaywall. Why'd you need to go after that guy? Second period, they know. We've trained on Swaywall. We know all of his weaknesses. Tukinen ties it up after the Florida Panthers take the lead. Third period, Matthew Tkachuk, his second goal of the night. And the Florida Panthers beat the Utah Yeti. Watch out for those Florida Panthers, man. They simulate well. 15-1 and we lose our winning streak. Damn, dude. What a team that is. Well, I don't know why they're simulating well, but they are. They just are. All right, so let's get back to this sim. We got three games in out east. Or we got a little Atlantic trip right here. Lost to the Toronto Maple Leafs. A win over the Ottawa Senators. A win over the Pittsburgh Penguins. Let's keep it going. Philadelphia Flyers. They actually made the playoffs last year, but they lost out on Tristan Armstead. The Washington Capitals. I'd love to see what Ty Law, I think his name was, OV 2.0. See what he looks like. That's a win. So 4 in a row again. Your Utah Yeti are definitely getting the winning streaks in this year, which is great to see. 5 in a row. And we lose one. All right, Chase Davison, 18-9-2. Let's go, Chase. Looking to get back in those playoffs. Can't beat the Utah Yeti, though. Islanders do. Back and forth, wins and losses. All right, let's get another 3 games in. St. Louis, New Jersey, and the New York Rangers here. That's a 3-1 win over St. Louis with their first overall pick and Cal Alfredson. And we have now won 5 in a row again. So our team is playing absolutely fantastic. We're winning games. We're going on winning streaks. Jared Vesey is already up to 27 goals, 54 points in 38 games played. Fantastic. Let's do a little halfway through the season team summary and player summary and all that good stuff. So I'll go entire league because we don't need to sort by our division. Goals for per game, Utah Yeti, 4.45. So you guys see the point that I'm making, right? Maybe I'm wrong. But it really, truly feels like you can't just stack all the best goal scorers on your team and expect them to all get the same numbers they would all normally get, which would then make your team like 6 goals for per game. You can modify it, you can make it better, but all you need is a handful of guys. And once you got that, I think you should have the bottom 6 as being role players instead of putting Ovi or Draisaitl or Pasternak on the bottom 6. I think it's not bad for the playoffs, but our team works well the way it is, man. Why are we screwing around with it? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. When it comes to goals against per game, we're tied for 3rd with 3.03. Power play percentage, this has always been good for us, 33.3. Damn, Toronto, 36.9. What are you guys doing over there? Penalty kill percentage, only 80%. That's fine. Don't care about that. All right, so the team stats are looking good. Player stats. Let me see what I got here. All right, so forwards. Yeah, Vesey doing his job. Plus 20. Plus 20! See what I mean? Logan Cooley, plus 21. Vishnevsky. Damn, Vishnevsky. V&V. Vishnevsky. If you can do it, I can do it. If fucking Vesey misses out on the Maurice Richard because of Vishnevsky. Holy crap, man. That's one of them good problems, though. Nornan, point per game. Sivan, point per game. Nye's doing his job. Raimo Curry, plus 21. Go get it, Raimo Curry. Get that freaking 88 overall back. Gibbons, 11 points. Shirkoff, 15 points. They're doing their job. Defenseman. Oh, Norris Trophy incoming. Andreas Kurtz, 47 points in 38 games played. What is Andreas Kurtz's best season ever? Was it 74 points? All right. Oh, I don't want to root it. 93 overall, Andreas Kurtz coming in with his best season. And let's see, Heinze. Oh my God! I don't know what it is. Our team is too good. Tamlin is 9-1-1. What? Oh my god, man. Hines, I don't know what. The pet project. Whatever, man. We're winning games. I feel like the team is just too good that the goalie stats are not going to be there. I don't know why. I always feel like that. Well, the other teams, they got shitty teams, so for their record to be really good, they need their goalie to play well, if that makes any sense. Whatever, let's continue the simulation. We're here in January. Minnesota, they get a win in the shootout against us. We beat the Seattle Kraken. We lose to the Vancouver Canucks. All right, so let's get back on that winning streak, boys. Dallas, 3-2 win. At Nashville, a 5-2 win, an overtime loss against Montreal. All right, so we're still getting points. Let's see the Florida Panthers, 29-6-5. So we got more wins than them, but we played a lot more games than them. We played 4 more games than them. All right, so they got games in hand. And we beat them 4-2. Connor Bedard and the Chicago Blackhawks, man. Connor Bedard hasn't been able to do much with Chicago. Oh, they lose there as well. We got points in our last 5 again. So just winning streak after winning streak for your Utah Yeti here in year 11. 4-2 win over Edmonton. Game against Colorado, 3-2 shootout win, 6-3 win over Ottawa, an overtime loss against a tough team in Calgary. We haven't had a regulation loss now since the 6th of January. We are now at January 28th, all right? So, yeah, your Utah Yeti are playing absolutely fantastic, keeping those regulation losses away. Next up, the Edmonton Oilers. Let's see what we got. Oil. That's a shootout win. Joseph Fiddler's been injured with a mild concussion. Second injury of the season for Fiddler. Hey, he's back right away. You know what, Fiddler? Don't really care about you, buddy. St. Louis Blues. Oh, man, St. Louis. I thought they might be able to have a good season. 17-31-2. Not so much. What about the Buffalo Sabres? Any guesses? Any guesses? Are they around 500? Are they below? 9-0 victory over St. Louis. Let's see. Buffalo. Again. When's the last time they made the playoffs, man? 18-27-5. Holy shit, Buffalo. My God, man. Calgary Flames got a good record as well. Matthew Rempe's been injured with a sprained ankle. Artukin is back. Good for you. Calgary, we haven't lost a game in regulation in quite some time. Is it time now again? Ooh, Yanni Norden's been injured with back spasms. His estimated return is February 25th, so I'll replace that player. 5-2 victory. You know what, February 25th is like a week away. It's going to be Douglas, right? It'd be Douglas or it would be Grego. Is there anyone I can move up? You know what? Let's have some fun. Yeah, Gibbons, I agree. Yeah. We got some space for the second line and the second line power play. Let's see if we can get Gibby some ice time in there. See what he can do. All right, so Douglas, yeah, this is actually an easy fix too. So just Douglas for you, Gibbons. All right, and then power play, it's going to be Yanni Norinen, who is only... Oh, it's going to be Douglas, right. Douglas, you're out of there. Gibbons, get your ass in there, all right? So, Amrit Gibbons getting his chance on the power play and on the second line. I got to admit to you guys, just for the sake of storyline, I'd like to jump into the next game, all right? I'd like to jump into the next game. And we won't do a real-time sim, we'll do a slower sim, but I want to see if Amrit Gibbons can have a night. He's getting the chance on the power play, and he's getting a chance on the second line. Amrit Gibbons, baby, show me what you're made of. First period, 3-1 lead for the Anaheim Ducks. Amrit Gibbons, yes! When he scored that goal, we were down by 1, and he tied it up. He did his job, the rest of the team's got to show up. Amrit Gibbons, second period, we tied it up. Jared Vesey, come on, boys. Get this all tied up at the end of the third. Third period. Oh, man. Shirikoff and Gibbons. The rest of the team did not show up. Good job, Gibby. Good job, buddy. Oh, man. It would have been awesome if we could have gotten some gameplay there. All right, so hang on. Let me just cancel that. Let's go back to the sim. So it said he'd be back on, Norton would be back on the 25th, right? So there's a lot. I got to stop jumping into these games and keep on ruining the winning streak that we went on, right? That was our first regulation loss in how long? Since like the 6th of January, right? Over a month, and now they start coming in. All right, let me just get past the next game because Norton's going to have that lingering injury. Oh, Gibby got injured as well. He had a lingering injury. All right, simulate up to the game against Chicago, and let us get Norton right back in there, shall we? Woo, Jared Vesey, 43 goals on the season. We're not even at the 60-game mark. Jared Vesey killing it. Gibby, you're going to go back down there. Dougie, you're out of there for Norton. There you go. And then the power play line number 2. Gibbons, you did your job, but it's Norton's spot for right now. That is your spot of the future. Okay? Okay. So there's our lines back. perfect. Let us continue the simulation. 41, 12, and 5. What a record that is. The regulation losses are in a great spot. Great spot. If we could just go on a nice little winning streak here to end the season, woo, baby. All right, so 4 games before Detroit, and then you got the trade deadline. Chicago, that's a win. Winnipeg and Bear Ernie, that's a loss. 6-3 win over Columbus. 4-3 loss against Leo Carlson and his Carolina Hurricanes now, right? The Detroit Red Wings, last year's President's Trophy winners. Ringo, baby. Let me simulate past that one. 5-1 loss. All right. So, we got the trade deadline. I'm going to enter into the trade deadline. I know we have everything that we need. Tija Ginla from Chicago. Calgary, go pick him up now. I don't want to see it, but Ginla, imagine him going to Calgary. That'd be amazing. I'm not getting a guy like that for the playoffs. No. Rasmus Dahlin at 34. It's time to move on from Buffalo, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Gentile, Sider, Power, Catton, Dickinson, Clark. Look at all these young guys now that are growing. That's crazy. Ginla's only $4 million. I get it, guys. I get it. I could do this to help out our squad. But my goal is to play the young guys in the playoffs. I don't care. I'm not looking to put 90 overalls, all right? Not doing that. So watch this. I'm about to really piss you guys off. Swayman on the block. Hang on. Available. Is Swayman on the block? That could be an interesting one. No. Not doing it. Not trading for Connor McDavid. Not doing it. I don't think Swayman's on the block because he would have been 85 or 86 overall, right? Get a goalie? I got my 2 goalies. No, they're trading away Carter Hart. So Florida is holding on to what's it called? Calgary. The Flames trade Tamara and Boyd to Philadelphia in exchange for Cullimore, Anderson, a 6th, and Anderson. Imagine if it said the Flames traded for Joe Ginla. Oh my God, that would have been amazing. All right, so exiting the trade deadline. Bang! Not making any moves. That's right. I don't care. You guys got a problem with that, so be it. Oh, my God. Are the fans going to get pissed off at me? Vancouver acquired Nils Lundqvist. Dallas sent Castles and Stepniak. All right. That was it. We don't even know who these freaking players are anymore, right? So that's it. I don't care, guys. This is the team that we have. So the question now, with the final stretch, are we in President's Trophy range? You got 91 points. Oh man, we're leading the NHL right now with 91 points. So we're in President's Trophy range. Holy shit, man. That's step back season, right? Every time we start playing our younger players, we play better. Player stats. Let me see this. So Vesey is already at 50 goals in 63 games played. Last year, Vesey had 57. Can he get to 60 this year? I think he slowed down a little bit here towards the end, but his point totals are still up there. So good job on Jared Vesey. Andreas Kurtz in 63 games played already has his best point season right now. Andreas Kurtz, good job, buddy. Plus 31, plus 29, plus 34. Nornan in there as well. Vishnevsky's got a 44 goal season. Awesome. All right, so you see what I mean? Get rid of Draisaitl, get rid of Pasternak, and then your 2 other goal scorers, their goals go through the roof. Oh, I should have. Whatever. Only look forward. Don't look behind you. All right, we got another Stanley Cup chance. So let's get to the end of the year 11 regular season. Let's see if we can win that Presidents. Let's see if we can win some hardware with Jared Vesey, all right? So I just want to go on a winning streak. Winning streak equals good things. Vegas, Vancouver, Seattle. Let's see what we got. Win 2 of them. Win 2 of them. Yakov Trenin, no, I don't need you. Former Nashville Predator. Drac Jury, no, I don't need you. Don't need any of these depth players. 5-3 loss against Vegas. A 6-3 win. Rasmus Anderson, get the hell out of here. I don't need any of these players. 5-3 loss against Vegas. 6-3 win against Vancouver. 4-1 win against Seattle. So even in the loss, we got 3 goals. So lots of goals being scored by your Utah Yeti. Next up, we're going out east against Carolina and Boston. That's a win against Carolina in a shootout. That's a win against Boston in overtime, but only 2 goals scored. We're getting wins, though. That's 4 in a row. Next up, Montreal, New Jersey, and Winnipeg. Let's see what we got here. Montreal, that's a shootout loss. New Jersey, that's a 3-2 win. Winnipeg, that's a 2-1 loss. So, yeah, definitely slowing down just a tad here. Let me get this last week done, and then we're into April. So 4 games. We got Tampa, we got Columbus, we got San Jose, we got Anaheim. Tampa Bay 4-2. Replace player, Clark Caswell. Yeah, I'll just replace him. 4-2 win over the Columbus Blue Jackets. 6-1 win over the San Jose Sharks. And a 5-4 loss against the Anaheim Ducks. So definitely scoring goals. Let's see where we sit. 109 points. We are 6 points ahead of the Toronto Maple Leafs for the best team in the NHL. 50 wins on the season. Let's go, boys. Jared Vesey up to 57. Can he get to 60? Take your bets right now. 60 goals would be beautiful, Jared. All right, come on now. Easily? I don't know if it's easily. He can definitely slow down. Up against the Minnesota Wild. The Wild right now are fighting for a playoff spot. They're in a wild card. They're 9 points ahead of the Predators. And they're good. The Minnesota Wild, I think they're in the playoffs. I don't even think there's much of a playoff run here. You just got to go 50-50 and you can do it. The Minnesota Wild beat us 5-1. Damn you, Chase Davison. The Chicago Blackhawks, we beat them 5-2. Good job. Get those goals. Clark Caswell, my God, man. Enough with these damn injuries late in the season. Let me just get this done. The Buffalo Sabres going to miss the playoffs again. Friggin' fools. 4-2 victory. The Winnipeg Jets, they are in the playoffs. We are 10 points ahead of them. You're not going to catch us, Winnipeg. Come on, that's a shootout loss. We do get 3 goals, though. 3 games remaining. 114 points. 110 for the Maple Leafs. The Maple Leafs can only get to 114. If we can get 1 more point in these final 3 games, your Utah Yeti are going to be President's Trophy winners. Up against the LA Kings, that's a point in overtime, and your Utah Yeti for the second time under GM Superbman are President's Trophy champions. Now, is that the curse that we didn't need? You know what? I don't care. Didn't win it last year. And we didn't win the Stanley Cup, so it's fine. A 5-1 win over the Nashville Predators, and the last game of the regular season. Can we get to 55 wins? No, we do not. 1-0 loss against the Dallas Stars. But only 19 regulation losses on the year. A lot of overtime and shootout losses. Our team definitely went to overtime. But that's the best regular season record of all 32 NHL teams. Jared Vesey only got to 58 goals. He slowed down. He slowed down. He didn't get to 60. Oh, no. Easily. Come on now, man. What the hell? All right, so let's take a look at this. Trade him, wash, get out of here. All right. So, let me just go the entire league. Your Utah Yeti, best for points. Goals for per game, 4.06. So we're scoring the most of the NHL. Goals against per game, tied for third. Best goals against. That's exactly where we want to be. Power play percentage, second in the NHL. Better than 1 for 4. Penalty kill percentage, that is a little bit weaker than it has been in the past. But remember our defensive situation. We got all those offensive defensemen in there now, right? So that's just the way it goes. So a very good season for your Utah Yeti. Now the player stats. Let me see what I got here. Forwards, all right? Jared Vesey, 58 goals, 1 more than last season. Yeah, he's not the 67s and 70 goal seasons and 106 points, but plus 38. He's right back to where he needs to be. 432 shots compared to 412 last year. Yeah, that's a great season for Jared Vesey. All right, I'm perfectly fine with that. Logan Cooley with 92 points, so he should keep his 91 overall. Although last year he had 96 and he dropped. No, it was the year before that he had 84 and he dropped. Yeah. He had 96 last year, and now he's a 91. All right, good. So Logan Cooley, plus 38. Vishnevsky! Andre Vishnevsky has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. 50-goal season, so there you go. Get rid of Draisaitl, get rid of Pasternak, and look what Andre Vishnevsky can do. 53, way to go. Norton with a point-per-game season. Damn it, Norton. He might grow. Sivan with 30 and 40. Curry, a plus 40 for Raimo Curry. So even though he was 84 overall, you see the difference. Curry just helps this team simulate so well, man. He's my guy. My third line, somebody's got to suffer. So now the third line, all the goals go to Matthew Nyes, all right? Nabokov doesn't have points. Kartner doesn't have points, so all the guys in the top 6 get the points. Shirokov, 31. Amert Gibbons, 20 in 82 games played, but a plus 10, and Shirokov is a plus 7. It's great. Defensively, Andreas effing Kirch, baby! 93. That's got to win the Norris. He's got to got it done. No one thought that was possible. Quinn Hughes, my ass, right? Hang on a second. Goaltenders. Oh my God. I don't believe it. Tamlin had a better save percentage and a better goals against than Donnie Hines. I don't get it. Whatever. Tower of Tam. That's why he's the backup, baby. Tower had an incredible season. 18-3-2. What? What? I might have to give Tower of Tam a start in the playoffs if Dottie starts more of that nonsense, right? All right, now hang on a second. Entire league, hang on a second. Forwards, hang on a second. Goals, hang on a second. Motherfucking Bear Ernie! No! Veshy! Veshy! Oh, he beat him in the points as well. Oh, Mitch Martin. Oh, well, no Art Ross, no Maurice Richard, none of that nonsense. Oh, Bear Ernie and Mitch effing Marner at 37 years of age. Are you freaking kidding me? Defenseman, Kurtz. Oh, no, no, no! You got a plus 61, tied with points. No! It's going to give it to Quinn Hughes. You know it. You know it. Oh, my God. Just retire already. You're 35. How the fuck are you still? That is crazy. That is crazy. How does he have that much better of a season? And the best goalies in the NHL. Dag, look at this. Detroit. Detroit just gets the goalie. Swaywall. Holy shit. Heinze, buddy. The worst save percentage out of all the goaltenders. You got to go down to like Wolf. Oh my God, man. What about rookie skaters? Rookie skaters points. Jesus. Chris Gainey, 81. This guy was a rookie? Drafted 4th overall power forward 2 years ago. I guess they played him in the AHL. Woo! Rangers got Gainey, baby. Guy's flying. And then I got Quincy Fawcett, Shirokov, and all these other guys down here. All right, so year 11 was a success. YouTube, I want to know how you guys want the series to end. We guarantee this playoff run, and I guarantee at least one more playoff run after that, but I'm going to listen to what you guys have to say. All right? And for the year 11 playoffs, your Utah Yeti in round number 1 have the Vegas Golden Knights. So Gunther, is Ludman there? Oh, a battle of Hines and Ludman. A battle of the pet projects. Tune in. You do not want to miss the year 11 playoffs.